Here we go. Okay.
Okay, just talk to people.
All right. So we are back. Hopefully we're back to get through the rest of the news. It's pretty bad here in Rhode Island. The wind it's torrential. The rain is just coming down. So this does happen. Whenever we have bad weather, we do experience these issues. So my sincere apologies to each and every one of you. I'm so sorry. And that's that. So we're going to go on. We're going to talk about our classic rock raw news for the remainder of this Monday, January 17th of 2022. Now, Lindsey Buckingham recently said that he's hoping for one more run with the Mac, Fleetwood Mac. That is. Lindsey was fired from Fleetwood Mac in 2018 and was replaced by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Mike Campbell, and Crowded House's Neil Finn. Lindsey was apparently let go from Fleetwood Mac because he wanted to focus on his solo career, but the Mac had a tour coming up, and Lindsey didn't want to start rehearsals until November of that year, but the band wanted to start in June. Apparently, there was more to that story, though. Lindsey said that he got a call from Stevie saying that she never wanted to be on stage with him again after being on stage at a Music Cares Awards ceremony where Stevie said that Lindsey smirked at her when she was giving the thank you speech for their award. And allegedly, Lindsey was mad that Rhiannon was used as their entrance song at that ceremony. I'm sorry, but what's wrong with Rhiannon? Apparently, he has a problem with Rhiannon. I don't know why.
I don't have a problem.
I mean, obviously, if I go digging into it, but I like Rhiannon.
So wait for
Thanks, Mark.
a few more people to get on.
Well, I'm going to finish my Lindsey story because I'm right in the middle of it. Thanks. Back in September, Stevie said that Lindsey's claims of not being told about his firing from his bandmates, but was told sometime later by manager Irving Azoff. Stevie told Rolling Stone magazine that there was a difficult time with Lindsey at the Music Cares event, and she said that she did not have him fired. Stevie said it. She's like, nope, I did not do that. Stevie also said that there were so many other issues that she may discuss someday in a memoir. So it sounds like the Music Cares event may have been the cherry on top between Stevie and Lindsey. Now, from what Lindsey recently said, it just sounds like he has hope that there will be one more go around, but it doesn't sound like there have been any discussions about it. Like he's hoping for it. However, I don't gather that rumors are swirling that it's going to happen. And another band that's hoping for a reunion, like Foreigner, people want Lou Gramm back. Journey, everybody wants Steve Perry back. Is that going to happen? Probably not.
People are wanting all that stuff?
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, will Lindsey do one more go around with Fleetwood Mac? I don't even know. I mean, because what did I say to you yesterday about the whole tour thing this year? I think it's...
Well, yeah, but it's
going to be strange.
But they are, filling some stadiums, but the prices are crazy. And, people...
Are they filling stadiums, Al? Are stadiums getting filled?
I don't know. We do a research
We don't
today.
know yet. It's not the summertime.
Well, yeah, but they're doing concerts now. But the thing is that, that's why Kiki.fm is up and running, so you can listen to the music and have your own concert in your house.
It's all you need, man.
You don't have to get dressed up. You don't have to shave. You don't have to put nice shoes on. You can go in your underwear. You can have a concert right there in your house, in your bedroom, or out in the backyard by listening to Kiki.fm. So it doesn't get any better than that. So,
yeah. Hi, Jody. How you doing? And also download Kiki.fm. It's really important. Like that's, if you do one thing today and you have not done it yet, download the app on your iPhone or Android, Kiki.fm. You can listen on your desktop, which is amazing.
Right. And
put your headphones on. You don't bother anybody.
And you can follow us on Facebook at Kiki.fm. You can, share it or whatever, because once in a while we do things here that amuse you, right?
They're a bit amusing. Hi, Shell.
And guess what?
What?
They're free. They're free is for me. That's our slogan. That's great.
Free is definitely
free
for you and I.
So you don't have to spend all kinds of crazy money going to a concert, going to spend all kinds of money for a hotel room. Get there, the concert's canceled. When you can stay home and just party down. You can
this
do
year
whatever.
will be interesting. I mean, we want you to go to shows. We want you to go out and enjoy yourselves and see some great live music while our favorite bands are still up. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Will you stop worrying about
This is what I just heard.
Yeah,
Like I'm hearing
yeah,
that, so I got concerned about
yeah,
you. Oh, where's my coffee? Hold on.
oh my God! Like like a minute ago, you said, "What's the matter?" And we're having some technical problems. I can't even fart without you saying, "Are you okay?" I mean, it doesn't. And now you're going to get your coffee. I mean, it doesn't make any difference.
Well, because you make these noises out, and
Yeah,
it's
but
like I don't know if you
what?
fell down. I don't know if I need to call
Listen,
someone, but
listen. When I fall down and I don't answer you, then you know it's time. The silence is golden. It's fine. So don't.
no, it's scary.
But no,
I'm
I
frightened right now.
appreciate your concern, and I think it's great that you want me to get a haircut and you're taking a poll and everything else.
No, it's
But
not great.
I
It's
am.
not great. It's a
I'm
stop
fine.
it. Oh my,
I'm,
do you see what I mean?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Like we'll just be, in the house and I hear him go, and I'm like,
Well,
what is that sound?
yeah, but
What is that noise?
but it's windy. It's all kinds of noises behind you this morning. And the internet was going crazy a little while ago. And people, and thank you for everybody. Thanks to the whole radio listening audience for reaching out to us and saying they're hearing a hum. So when you hear a
I know.
hum
Thank
from me,
you.
it'll be the last hum you'll hear.
Thanks for coming back.
You say the word hum. I think I'm in church. I feel like I should be singing.
That's him.
Oh, yeah.
That's him.
No, it's her.
Him.
Her.
HYMN. The N is silent.
Were you a good singer in church?
I mean, I thought so.
Yeah,
I thought so.
I used to,
and I knew all the words.
but I used to sing every hymn, and even though I sucked.
Did you really?
Yeah, I sucked at singing, but I sang every hymn because I figured if I sang a hymn, I would get to her. I think that was a big thing.
Shelly told you to get a haircut.
What, Shelly? Oh, come on.
I mean, we go through this conversation, Shell, just so you
Dennis
know.
to get a haircut.
Like every few
oh my
months.
God, I don't need a haircut.
And
Shelley.
even I really
Shelly,
think you should go
Shelly,
like every
Shelly,
other month
Shelly.
to get one.
No, I want to be a hippie dippy. So when
But you don't look like a hippie is what I'm trying to tell you.
What do you mean I don't look like a hippie?
Like you don't have the hippie look with the hair that's happening
come on.
right now.
Excuse me?
You know what I said. We already had this discussion in private.
The discussion we had in private, which I'll share with everybody right now. Al, your hair doesn't look good long. And I said, why? Because you're bald in the back. I'm like, what the hell is that?
I didn't say those words.
What you got what did you say then, Kiki? Well, I mean, when you said about my hair being long and it doesn't look
it's
good.
It's the shape like of
what's the shape of what?
What's happening.
What do you mean?
Like you can't.
What's the shape?
It just doesn't look right.
What does it look like a mushroom?
Shelly said those days are gone out. It's true. Like it's
come
true.
on,
I know.
man.
I know.
I need a what the hell's a clapper?
Trying to tell you.
What is a clapper?
Clapper.
No, what is a clapper?
So like what it's attached to your lamp.
Okay.
And then if you're in bed and then you want to shut it off and turn it on, you just clap.
Okay.
Are those things even? No, they're not around anymore.
What
I bet if I found one in the thrift store, though, they'd probably be worth some money.
What does that mean that you need a clapper for my hair then? I mean, so when
Mark, it is long enough to put in a ponytail. It is, but I'm not.
Oh my God, it's really.
Please don't. No,
I noticed that last night when I was looking in the mirror before I went to bed.
No.
I always want to make sure I look good before I go to bed. And then you had a TV on all night last night. What the hell were you watching?
Okay, guys.
No.
Can we do a recap of 90 Day Fiance?
No, I don't want to hear about that. I'm sorry, brother. I don't want to hear about 90 Day Fiance. I don't want to hear about that stuff.
All right, so we're going to talk about it right now, just quickly.
No, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about music. I want to talk about
the weather.
I want to
talk about
talk about my hair. I want to talk about being a hippie. I don't want to talk about stupid TV shows that don't mean anything. Some guy, he says, "Oh, I don't want to have a baby. Oh, you didn't tell me you could have a baby. Oh, I dig him. I can't believe he's hanging out with all these nice looking girls, but I'm here to support him." Like I'm watching this stuff and I'm going like, why am I watching this stuff? Because the cat is purring to me and like.
So a new character was brought into 90 Day Fiance last evening. He's a 52-year-old male. He's divorced. He has 3 children.
Oh, that was bad.
He met his wife in church, and they got they were married for a long time, and their marriage was god awful.
Right, but they met over.
It was terrible. So they got divorced. Hold on. Can I finish my story?
Can I tell how they met? They met over a hymn. Go ahead.
So they got divorced, but they're still, he said him and his ex-wife's relationship is cold. Okay, well, whatever. But anyway, this gentleman turned into like a bodybuilder type person. He does sport modeling. Like he takes his shirt, like he unbuttons his shirt and whoa, here I am. And he takes pictures and he gets paid to model and all that stuff. But anyway,
Oh,
And he looks good. But anyway, so he,
gee.
it just baffles me. So he's going to go to Peru, I think. I don't know. It was at the end of the program to meet his girlfriend, who for 2 years he has never spoken to. He spoke to on the phone once. He's never FaceTimed. And she keeps sending him these pictures that are absolutely
Oh
beautiful.
my God, what a girl.
She's gorgeous.
What was her name?
I don't know.
Was it? Oh, it's kind of weird. Oh, I know.
I forget.
Mahogany.
Good job,
Mahogany.
Al.
And I said her sister's name is Oak.
So, and he did say that. Anyway, she's probably not real. And then, of course, they end the show with scenes from next week's show.
Oh, boy.
And he gets a text while he's in the airport
Oh, poor guy.
from her saying, "Oh, don't come.
Don't come.
Don't come to my country because she's not real or she's a boy."
But
I'm just saying.
But he met with his friends and they said, "Did you send him money?" Oh, yeah. I helped her out. Oh, it's not that
He sent her money.
We're going to marry each other.
Who does that?
Then he has a meeting at his house with his ex-wife and all his kids. The kids are sweet as hell.
Oh, and the wife is.
And I'm going to be meeting this love of my life. What's her name? What did I say her name was?
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
I'm going Oak.
And she's 24 years old. Like,
and he's
my
52.
God.
All right. First of all, right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, right.
Get a grip, dude.
Get a grip, dude.
Get a grip.
I mean,
you're 52. She's 24, allegedly.
Yeah,
I don't even think she's a real person.
Yeah, but she loves him. I mean, that's what it's all
and
about.
she, he says, "Oh, she's the sweetest person I've ever met." First of all,
my
you
God.
never met her. You haven't met her. You haven't even had a video talk with her.
Right.
So how do you know that?
And she can't Mahogany can't wait to meet all your kids. A 24-year-old girl.
No, wait. He said to his ex-wife and to the kids, "She loves you kids as much as I do." How?
Oh my God.
She doesn't know them.
She's
never met them. She's never talked to them.
No.
She's never written a letter to them. I have to wipe my nose.
But
I'm so mad.
But why do people get fooled into this stuff? Because we have known of people who got fooled and fall for these schemes. I know why they do, because they're lonely.
But please don't. Please don't.
No, if you're lonely, listen to Kiki.fm.
Right.
You can pay me to keep you company on the radio.
If it doesn't feel right.
If it doesn't feel right,
don't do it.
Pay me.
I think
go to Kiki.fm, use your PayPal, whatever. If you want to pay me to be your friend, I'll be your friend.
I think
it won't cost you that
don't.
much.
Stop.
What? I'm just saying.
That's like illegal. Don't do that.
But cost
don't
you
listen to him. He did not say that.
But it costs you a lot less money than these dating websites.
So, I kind of think anything in life.
Right.
If something feels off about it,
right,
you got to go with your gut.
You got to go with your gut.
You really do.
Right.
And this guy, our gut, saying,
right,
don't do it, man.
Don't do it, man.
I mean, you're gonna go. There was another story. His name is David. He's from Vegas. He went off to some country.
Right. Yeah.
And he was looking for his future wife.
Yeah.
She totally ghosted him when he was there.
Really?
He went searching in apartment buildings where he thought she lived. She didn't live there.
Right.
And then they did eventually, he went back, I don't know, a couple times later.
Right.
And they did eventually meet, and she was beautiful. Of course, they're not together now.
But the thing too is,
holy moly, come on.
That guy who goes to bed with his hat on, I feel bad for him.
Gino.
Oh my God! This girl.
That's another whole situation.
I can't believe you're gonna change the color of your house because your wife and yourself. I don't like blue. I'm gonna cry.
No, because Gino's house has the paint colors that he painted his house with his ex-wife. His girlfriend was so mad, and she literally blew her top.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. But we're gonna go away to an island and you're gonna buy me all kinds of jewelry. You guys,
I would run.
Oh my God.
Run, Gino. I hope Gino ran. I hope he ran away.
Right.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Gino seems like a nice guy.
So say hi to Patrick this morning.
But he never takes his hat off. Hey, Patrick, what's going on?
Joel and Debit came back, which is great. Thank you for dealing with our hiccup this morning because we're here on the East Coast. We got a bad storm going on. It's not really that bad, but it's bad. It's windy. It's rainy.
It's flooding
conditions. The coast of the Ocean State right now is being flooded with the sea coming over the ocean walls and everything else. But you know what? We're here with you, and you can pay me to be your friend. That's great, isn't it?
No.
What?
I'm your friend. Stop.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, guys, let's talk about Vince Neil.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we do.
Before
I
we
think
do,
it's really
before we
important.
talk about Vince Neil, I have to say your cooking is great. Your cooking is great.
Thanks.
I enjoy the meals tremendously.
Me too.
But now it's time for classic rock. Rock continues here.
But I do have to talk about. So I made Robbie. I made 2 batches of Robbie yesterday.
Robbie, who's Bobby mean?
It's like an
Robbie?
Italian thing. It looks like little.
Looks like
they call it
spinach.
broccolini, but it's not.
Broccolini?
You take this.
has-
It's a lot of work
It's
to
a lot of
prepare
work,
it.
but it's good. It's really good.
Oh my gosh!
And the
it's
chicken.
so
Oh my god. I'm getting hungry right now. Oh, by the way, on Thursday, if you tune in here to the Kiki.fm on your YouTube channel, Kiki Classic Rock, you'll find out how I'm doing on my diet. I feel I'm doing good.
I think you're doing good. I think I'm doing good too.
I think we started it last week because I gotta lose some weight to stay in shape so I stay alive a lot longer so I can engineer the show.
I know, because like, what am I going to do?
You talk to Vince Neil. Go ahead.
Like, you just can't go anywhere.
Talk to Vince Neil. Go ahead.
But I think I'm doing good too because
Talk
I've
to Vince
stopped.
Neil. Go ahead.
I can't talk to Vince Neil. He's not going to talk to me. But anyway, I have not eaten a lot of crap over the past since we talked last week.
That's
It's
good.
only been a few days, but I'm hopeful.
Right.
I'm hopeful.
I haven't eaten anything, which is good.
I feel a little less bloated.
But you notice
The bloating is horrendous.
When I eat my
Hate
meal,
when that happens.
I say I'm done, and you're like, oh, what? You finish your plate. I said, listen, Mom,
because you know why?
because
You need to finish those vegetables. I made that Robbie with love. Eat your Robbie.
But my mom and my grandmother is sure you always finish your plate as a kid, and I
Right.
understand it. But
I don't give you that much.
No, you don't. You're
I'm not
a great cook.
heaping the plate. I'm giving you enough to make you full.
Right.
But it's good.
And
it's good stuff.
I drank wine over the weekend, which I usually drink beer, and I love beer. But I drank the wine, and it was fine. All I had to do is just drink one glass, and I'm. Okay.
I think Prosecco is better in terms of the whole
calorie thing, right?
I think.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. Which is fine, but
not sure.
So you're going to talk about who now? What group is he with?
Motley Crue.
Okay, go ahead.
Vince Neil is back on the stage in 2022 for the first time in the new year. He did. Did you just burp, Al? What was that?
It's
hurt your stomach.
It's a sound. No,
that came from your throat.
No. My microphone gain was all the way down, and stop making things up. Oh my God, I can't. You're talking about Motley Crue.
My apologies, everyone, for that terrible bodily function sound.
That wasn't me. My microphone was off. Will you pay attention to what you're doing and don't worry about
I'm
my
so sorry, Al. I didn't mean to offend you.
Yeah, but I do have to say, talking about bodily functions, I don't mean to interrupt you. You're watching this program last night, and this guy who went to you know what I mean? So this guy, tell a story, Kiki, because I couldn't believe what I was watching last night.
I forget this dude's name, but maybe they're the ones in Peru. I don't know. I lose track of the countries.
He's in Colombia. And she was dating formerly a hitman, right? But he takes her to a very nice secluded place.
Yeah.
He's going down to kiss her or whatever he's going to do. And what happened then?
So he takes her to this beautiful resort. Like it looks like it's in
beautiful
valley.
Good, gorgeous.
Like its own cottage thing.
Right.
Overlooking the mountain. Right. Absolutely beautiful.
Right.
They start kissing.
Oh my God, they're going at it.
And he made a noise.
What kind of noise did he make?
I can't say though. I don't say that word. I just don't.
It's what you usually do on Fridays. And I got fired from a radio station.
Like when you have gas,
right?
And you make your body emits a sound.
And I got fired from a radio station for labeling that Friday as
don't
Friday,
say that. So
as those bodily functions, and it was great. I had the radio station. Never hardly got any calls, but it was fine. And the receptionist at the radio station says, I can't, but the phones are going off the wall. And I figured, oh my God, I'm going to get a raise. I got fired the next day for calling it Friday.
All right. So anyway, he does that with his girlfriend.
Good radio. And I got to talk.
And she was like, but they still started making out again. But anyway, so Vince Neil, let's get back to him for a second. He performed at the Hollywood Casino in Columbus, Ohio, just recently. And there are a bunch of videos of him performing at that said casino on YouTube. Question is,
okay,
and here's a question for all of you here listening and watching right now. Is Vince ready to do the stadium tour, which starts on June 16th in Atlanta, Georgia, only a few months away? And my honest opinion is, I don't think so. I don't think he's ready. I really don't. I watched the videos. Their tour schedule for the stadium tour is pretty intense, as they will be doing 30 shows in as little as 3.5 months. Now, add in the traveling and all of the rehearsing that needs to be done. I am guessing there will be a backup for Vince just in case. Now, I hope that is the case, because listening to him in these most recent videos, I'm not feeling the strength from him. And I'm not saying it to be mean. Critical, well, of course, we're here to give some said criticism. Is Vince putting the effort in? I mean, it looks like he's trying to, what he thinks is the effort, but that doesn't mean the effort brings you to that 100% where you need to be to do a tour like they have coming up. 90% would even be doable. And I'm trying to be kind, because let's face it, Vince Neil has been through a lot. He really, really has. He walked off the stage before one of his shows and broke a bunch of ribs. I mean, that right there was pretty bad. And he did a show after that. One of his first shows of the year last year, he left like before it was even over and basically told everybody, yeah, see you later. So he's had some time to work these things out. I am not sure that if Vince Neil is in the front of the stadium tour, this will end well for the band. I just don't feel that. I'm sorry. Is it okay to say, hey, I can't do this? Or is it better to just go ahead, see how it plays out? Or, as I have said before, have someone there, someone big, someone who's familiar with the band, like John Corabi, just saying, backing Vince up just in case. I'm just throwing it out there. And I've thrown it out there several times before. Now, fans would absolutely love to see John standing there. That way, if Vince has to take a break, John naturally saunters to the center of the stage and bams it like a baddie. Just my thought. You can check out all of the most recent Vince videos from the Hollywood Casino, and I absolutely would love to know your thoughts on this. I mean, the stadium tour is just moments away, basically. And just watching his most recent shows, if I could feel it, I think I'm a pretty good judge. I just wasn't feeling that he's able to do all of those shows well. Can he do them? He could probably get through all of them. Can he get through all of them carrying it himself? I don't think so. With all due respect, I'm just saying how I feel about it. And Jotty says, hell to the no. I can't say that. Yeah. And people were pointing out that Vince was not singing the entire song. And I did notice that. I noticed that he was dropping out. And a lot of the times he's putting the mic out into the audience, having the audience sing. And, people do that. He did it a lot. So I'm trying to be as kind as possible. I just feel like Motley has got to have some type of backup situation for this, because it's not going to be good if they go forward with him as he is today.
But if you want to see a concert, see Lou Graham in concert this Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to be at the center of the Anna Maria Island, which is Anna Maria Island in Florida. It happens Saturday with our great friend and great supporter of Kiki.fm, Carol Lynn, a great performer.
Yeah.
And so people are psyched about that.
Yep.
If you want to get your tickets, go on Kiki.fm. You will put a link up there so you can see how to get your tickets.
Yep.
It's a very nice show with Lou Graham and the Lou Graham Band. And Carolyn is excited as hell because she's going to be singing in it as well, too. And that's a great thing about concerts. The certain venues you can go to might not be like big cities or whatever, but you can go down to Florida and, hang out at the island down there. And they also have, coming February 20th, the incredible Don Felder's going to be there as well, too. So that's going to be a great show.
Well, he's not going to be at Lou's show.
No, but as I said, if you were listening,
I did.
On February 20th.
Oh, you didn't say that?
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, God, I can't. So Don Fellows is going to be there February 20th. So you can see Lou Graham this Saturday. It's all happening at the center of Anna Maria Island in Florida.
And it looks beautiful.
It looks gorgeous.
What a gorgeous place
If you
it looks like.
if you want more information, you can call. Write this number now. Get your pencil. Get
Oh,
your
where's
pen.
my pen?
We get your
Okay,
pen right
I got
now.
my pen.
You can call.
Okay.
You get this number.
Yep,
It's
yep.
1-800
800
965
965
9324.
9324.
I'll say it again because I'm being interrupted as I'm talking here.
1-800 965 9324.
So get your tickets for Lil Graham the Saturday.
That was pretty good.
Then if you want to see Don Feller, who's not going to be with Lil Graham tonight, he'll be there February 20th. So if you want to get away from everything and just go see an intimate show, and this island is beautiful. I mean, I've never been there, but I know where it's at. It's great. So we'll see Lil Graham this Saturday with Carolyn and the whole Lil Graham band, which is going to be fabulous.
So Jody said Lindsey Buckingham could fill in for Vince Neil.
Oh my God.
I don't know if they would do that, but that's a great suggestion. And Shelly said that she saw a video of Vince and it just wasn't good.
I mean, but why would, if it's not good, so why would you pay money to go see that? I mean,
because you've also got Poison and the amazing Joan Jett and the incredible Def Leppard. I mean, they just get better and better every time they go out. They're so great. They're so professional and so amazing to see live. Motley, I got to say, Nikki and Tommy. I don't know how Mick Mars is doing. Supposedly he's just not well either. But Tommy and Nikki are busting tail and just working super hard. So I don't know how this is going to go. Will they be able to carry the whole thing? I don't know. It's hard to say.
So Joel and Deb said that Amarillo Island is an awesome venue to go to.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's cool to know though, because it looks like a beautiful location to have a show.
Oh my God, I want to go there and live. I want to.
We almost went.
We almost went,
but I'm just like.
But I guess we're talking about possibly moving, and not that we're gonna move.
We talked about it yesterday.
We talked about it yesterday,
and you know why it popped into my head again? Because I saw this realtor on TikTok. Showing the house he just bought to flip.
Oh my God.
And it has, one of those screened in pool areas. You walk in the front door and you're not walking into the house when you go into the front door.
Right.
You're walking into the pool area.
Right.
Which is a great entertaining space.
Right.
The house was 2,800 square feet.
2,800.
Overlooking a lake.
Wow, that's nice.
Beautiful. Really nice neighborhood because he shows the neighborhood on his camera. And then, I mean, the house was
not that bad.
Reasonable. Under 300,000 compared to like in Rhode Island, that house would probably be 600.
Right.
So
look
Chris, hey baby boy. He said, "Don't move." Aww. I love you, man. You know why we were saying that? Because we're like, nobody comes to see us. So, but that's the only reason we get
I guess
sad.
we have to stay now.
We get sad, but when I got baby boy saying something, Al, you crying?
No, I'm blowing my nose for God's sakes. I'm fine. I'm still alive. Don't worry about it. God, when your nose runs, you just let it drip.
I'm just constant. No, I don't let it drip. It just happens. It just comes out.
And I can't believe you used to wipe your nose in your sheets growing up.
I did.
And then
it was bad.
Then your mom didn't wash the sheets for 3 weeks and say.
But here's the thing.
Say, Kiki, why are these sheets so crusty?
Why did that memory pop into my mind last night?
It's weird.
I don't understand it. It just can't.
Right.
That's like from when I was, I don't know, 6, 7 years old.
Really? That young?
I didn't do that when I was 15, 16. I didn't do that anymore. I knew better than that. But why did I do horrendous? Like I'm thinking back going, that was horrible. Why did I do that?
Right. Well, but the thing is, this coffee is good as well.
Chris, he's so cute.
Hey, he's good.
So cute.
I'm reading.
Bye, Chris. Have a great day, y'all.
Right.
As well to you too.
Right. What's a nose rock?
I don't know. What's a nose rock?
It's something you put in your
What
nose.
is that?
I don't know. So
I don't think that doesn't sound good. I think that would hurt.
Any other classic rock?
No. Actually, I'm talking about some stuff tomorrow, but of course I do that every day. God. But I wanted to talk about a couple of recent things that happened over the weekend, and I just did. I threw them in there because I like recent like pop culture stuff.
You like
too.
Pop culture?
I do.
Yeah,
I really do. And I hope you guys do too. I hope you like that. I hope you like me blending in some also like poppy stuff.
Right.
Like about Celine Dion and Lori Loughlin isn't a pop star, but I thought it was like, wow. Lori Loughlin.
Oh, yeah. The one who got in trouble?
Yeah. I mean, she went to jail.
But she was on TV too.
Like,
Right?
what happens when you go to jail for a couple of months? I don't want to know.
Well,
I don't want to know that, but
let me tell you.
what? Tell me, Al. Do you know how? Do you know what it's like?
No, it's
No, you don't. Because no,
no,
you don't. No.
whatever. Locking me up now. But the thing is,
No.
you talk about people in music and whether it's classic rock or more recent. And Celine Dion, I used to play at every event that I used to do, and I used to play
You did.
The Power of Love. Was the song Because
With
You Love Me?
Yeah, the Titanic one.
Yeah, and
No, what's the Titanic one?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Wait.
What?
Wait. Shh.
If you don't know it, why talk about it? Because Celine Dion. Oh, my heart got my.
That's it. My heart will go on.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Is
But
that the name
I
of it?
don't know, Kiki.
And like she's standing on the corner of the boat
She wasn't on a boat.
with what's his face?
What's his
Who
face?
was the guy?
What guy?
Who was the guy in Titanic with Celine Dion? Help me here.
No, she wasn't in Titanic.
Wasn't? Yes,
she was in Titanic.
Well, she
wouldn't
sang
be
the
here.
songs. Kate Winslet was the lady.
Who?
Was Rose.
Oh, Rose.
Was
yeah,
it?
Rose.
It wasn't Leonardo DiCaprio.
Was it?
And Kate Winslet. We're on the corner of the boat.
Right.
And then she's doing this whole thing and he's standing behind her.
Right.
So cute. And then the song, My Heart Will Go On, is playing. And then at the end, oh my God, I cry every time. Every time I watch that movie. I haven't watched it in a long time because it's like 3 hours. So you got to be committed. You can't, but you can't turn it on and turn it off. The Titanic. You got to like just watch it the whole way through.
Right.
That's a good one though.
But if you watch the Titanic, you got to make sure you're wearing a life preserver. I'm just saying.
Ew, no, Joel, that's disgusting.
Whatever.
Like, that's just...
Well, that's our classic rock raw for this morning on this January 17th, 2022. And
that's great.
You know, now I have to go dry off, and oh my God, I've been up since 2 o'clock. But it's fine.
But you know, thank you for doing what you do, Al. Thank you for shoveling.
Well, you know, I woke up because I had to go tinkle, and then I looked outside and it was snowing. And then a weather lord came over and says, change the freezing rain. I figured it'd all be icy.
Yeah.
And so I shoveled, and I couldn't believe I was shoveling at 2 o'clock this morning. But it was fine. And then it started turning to freezing rain. And then the rain came down, and it's just like, what a mess. But it's fine, you know? Oh, look at that.
Oh, Maria, we love you, by the way. Thank you so much for being here. And Shelly.
Oh, wow.
I played Because You Love Me at her wedding, and she danced with her dad to it.
Yeah, Kiki, you were the DJ.
I was the DJ at Shelly's wedding. Like, is that not crazy? How many years ago was that, Shell?
Wow.
Long time ago. Crazy.
And your father, Stu, was a great guy. Great guy.
He was so funny. So funny. See him driving around in his truck.
I see him at every gas station buying his Keno tickets everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And Mark said, now go get a haircut, Al. The only problem is, Mark, everything's closed today. And normally, even if it wasn't a holiday,
right,
the barbershops aren't open. Well, the one that he goes to,
right,
Ballpark, they're not open on a Monday. So he wouldn't be able to go anyway.
Not playing ball today because the ballpark hair salon is closed. You know why?
Because it's Monday.
No,
they're always closed on a Monday.
No. Ballpark is closed today. Kiki, do you know why?
Why?
Because it's rained out.
I live with this.
Sorry. That's what happens when you get up at 2 o'clock in the It's okay.
You're making yourself wheeze. Why are you doing that? Oh my God. Wait, can I do it? Hold on. Ready? I could do it. I can make my lungs whistle.
Oh, this is great.
I did that.
This is great entertainment.
So I did that just like you did it.
Well, that's great. So everybody can do that at home, right?
2007, Shelly got married. Holy,
wow.
It does not feel like it was in 2000. It feels like it was yesterday, Shelly. That's great.
And Shelly's ceremony was on a pond too, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was so nice.
Yeah.
It was so nice. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. It like time just flies by, guys.
Man, I'm getting old.
That's why just enjoy it. Enjoy it. And what did we do all weekend, Al? We stayed home.
No, we stayed home, which is fine.
We stayed home.
And
worked around the homestead.
And yesterday I lit a fire, and I wasn't playing the Doors, but a little fire, and
You got to light one again today. That was great.
No.
It's great. I mean, it just warms everything up so nicely. But then you got to put the short sleeve shirt on because it gets really hot.
Well, what happened was I lit a fire and I had to take my pants off because I got hot.
Al, stop.
No, I just because you came downstairs yesterday. He says, "What are you walking around the house with no pants on?" And I says, "Because I'm hot."
No. Here's exactly what happened.
Okay. Oh my God, here we go.
All of a sudden, we're together, and he has pants on, and then literally, I turn around and they're gone.
Right.
I'm like, where'd your pants go?
Right.
Where'd they go?
Yeah, but
you can't just do that.
I wasn't being fresh. It's just I was
That's
hot.
not normal.
That's fine.
Like you have pants on, and then all of a sudden they're gone. Like they just disappear, like a magician.
Because I told you,
you could do a show with Chris Angel. You're so magical.
Why would I do a show with the wonderful Chris Angel with my pants off?
I don't know.
People would. He probably clap. He's a great guy. I love that.
We love Chris Angel.
But the temperature in the upper part of the homestead got to 75 degrees with the stove going yesterday. And that's hot, man. I mean, I got to, and I came downstairs just to cool off. I just, oh God, I thought I was going through the change of life or whatever. You know?
Do guys go through the change? I think they do.
They do?
I think they do. I think they go through their own change. Quarters and nickels. No, I think guys have their own version of menopause. I mean,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I do think so. Like, do you think you did that?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't care.
I mean, you don't remember.
Who cares?
Yeah. Well, I guess you wouldn't remember, but you don't recall.
But you know what? But you know something. I did go through the change. You know how I know I went through the change?
Joel said no.
But do you know how? I know I went through the change, Kiki?
Jotty.
Kiki, I'm asking you a question. You want to say it 3 times and it won't happen? Do you know why I know I've already gone through the change, Kiki?
Why?
Because I don't have a friend anymore.
That's weird. Like, how do you even say that and be serious?
Well, he said it 4 times, but it didn't mean anything by the time he said it.
Well, but Al, you
what? No, it's fine.
Something's wrong with your head.
I'm seeing dots right now because I was wheezing too much.
Oh, well, that's what happened. Like, remember, like, all right, when you were a kid, did you close your eyes really, really tight? I'm doing it right now. Oh, and you see all these things, like you see your pupils are in your eyes.
I can remember.
Oh, I see the circles. They're red.
I can remember being in the 3rd grade.
Close them as tight as you can.
No, I'm trying to say. Wait. I'm trying to say no.
And then you open.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
I can remember raising my hand in 3rd grade. And Mrs. Lovett was my teacher's name.
Yeah.
And she'd say, "Yes, Alfred, what's the problem?" Mrs. Lovett, I'm starting to see stars. And she says, "Okay, go to the nurse's station." And I went to remember when the schools used to have nurses? You used to go to the nurse's station? And they used to put a thermometer.
Well, we didn't call it a station. We didn't have a nurse's station. We had nurse's office.
Back in the day, so long ago,
you had a station.
But I can remember going.
Sounds like a train went through it.
I went to the nurse's station, and the nurse put an rectal thermometer in my butt.
She did not.
She did, and I said,
"Ow, stop!"
No, I'm serious. I went to the nurse's station, and she went, "Oh, you have a temperature. You have to go home." Okay, make sure you wipe the thermometer off.
She did not.
She did. You remember that was a thing? Even with
that was a thing.
You remember we were talking over the weekend how I could have become a doctor, and I said I could make house calls.
Thank goodness you didn't.
And I can remember the doctor coming to my house as a kid, putting a rectal thermometer in my butt. And that was, I mean, it wasn't. That was the thing. Okay, turn over.
I know. I remember my mom doing that, and get the Vaseline out.
Oh yeah,
right in there. I guess because it was a better way.
Right.
Like it was gave you a more accurate body temp.
But I can remember them using rectal thermometers when they didn't put the plastic thing on. They just wipe them off with a cloth and then reuse the rectal thermometer again.
Joel says he remembers getting an aspirin from a teacher. That wouldn't happen now.
Really?
That's one thing that would not happen. Because imagine if the teacher gave you her Prozac or something by accident.
Oh my God.
Here's remember baby aspirin? Remember Bayer's baby aspirin? And you chewed it.
Yeah.
And I can taste it. I'm getting that like bitter taste in my mouth right now.
Baby aspirin didn't work worth a darn. I mean, there's nothing in that baby aspirin. Oh, yeah, take an aspirin, make you psychologically
horrible though.
Make you physically feel better.
Oh gosh,
it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
Wait a minute. Remember what was this whole thing? Remember? Wait a minute. Hold on. And you do this, and like you go like,
what are you doing?
Open the door. Steeple, open the door and see all the people. Remember that?
What does that have to do with seeing the nurse? What the hell are you doing? That looks obscene.
I don't know.
What the
I
hell?
just thought
Look at
about
those
it.
fingers coming.
I,
What does that have to do with seeing the nurse for a baby aspirin? What do you think? The nurse said, "Hey, look at my fingers. How many fingers do you see? I don't know. 8, 10. What do can you see the fingers? Oh, I think there's something wrong with you. You have to go to the emergency right now. Oh, look how many fingers. Oh, you only saw 2. What the hell was that? What is wrong with you? Like you go from the nurse to the aspirin to this, the Vaseline, and then go.
just came in my head.
What?
I can't help it.
But that has nothing to do with what we're talking
I know.
about. I think the wheezing has
know.
got to your head.
I
What is
know.
wrong with you, girl?
It doesn't have anything to do with it, but that's the point. That's the point. That's how my mind works. It just goes all over the place. And I don't need any medication for that because I can rein it in and just I can if I need to focus on one thing, I will.
Say something.
Okay.
Maria, I think is
Maria remembers doing it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Stop
Thank
talking
you,
to me.
Maria.
Talk
Appreciate
to Maria.
it.
Let me talk to Maria for a second. Maria, I think, is in Drake, Massachusetts. I just want to know how much snow she has up there because the northern part of Massachusetts, the western part, maybe she got all rain up there. I don't know. But I know the western part of Massachusetts. I'm kind of a weather geek. I'm a nerd. I've been up all night just watching the weather and everything else, talking to people on the radio.
Who shovels at 2 a.m.? Who does that?
Well,
This guy.
People have nothing else better than
he does that.
Why did I shovel this morning, Kiki? Why did I?
You did it. You did it for me.
What?
And for you too.
No, because you
just saying.
But because I didn't want you to slip and fall.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You did it for you and I.
Okay, whatever. So because I didn't
Remember
want
that song, You and I.
But then
together by the telephone.
Can you do that thing with your fingers again?
No. You and I.
Okay,
who was that? Rick James? Was that Rick James? Help me here. You and I get together by the telephone. That's right. I don't think he did that, but here's the church. Here's the steeple. Open it up and see all the people. Thank you. Here, so wait a minute. Hold on. All right, so hold on. Here's the church.
Oh, God, I have a lot of sins.
Here's the steeple.
Father, I have sinned.
Open the door and see all the people.
We're time for you today, Okay. Right.
Who does that? I don't know, but I thought about it.
So
I love thinking about things I did when I was a kid because they were fun sometimes. Playing school by myself, I was the teacher and the student.
Can I ask you a question?
That's how lonely
Can I ask you a personal question?
What?
And if you don't want to answer, that's fine. So you were brought up in a church where you had priests and stuff, right? Did you ever?
Yes, usually churches do have. Well, back in the day they did. I don't know what's going on now, but
did you ever go to confessional?
I only went when I had to, and I think it was twice.
Really?
We were forced to go when we made our confirmation.
Okay.
And I think our communion. But what was I? When you make your communion, you're what, 6?
Right.
What are you doing at 6? You're not really making. What sins are you committing?
Right.
I stole my brother's candy.
Right.
Oh, I stole my brother's pencil.
Right.
You're doing things like that. So what are you really doing bad?
Right.
But I guess the point was they wanted you to recognize what you were doing wrong in your life at 6 years old so you could correct it going forward. And then when you make your confirmation, you're what, 15, 16 years old. I remember I got the cutest dress for that. But anyway.
Cutest dress for what?
My confirmation.
Oh, I thought you wanted to sit the okay.
And then, I couldn't tell the priest what I was doing bad then because it would be too long. We'd be there for days.
Really?
So it changed from when I was 6 to 16.
So I can remember walking when I was in my younger years. I used to have a job in Boston.
Good for you.
No, stop it. In Boston. And I used to walk by this church, which was in the Prudential Center.
Yeah.
And I used to watch, they had these red rooms where people would actually go in and it'd be lined up, people be in line to confess their sins. I mean, this was in a very affluent area of Boston, but it was in like a mall type of setting or whatever. And you see these people lined up to go into the confessionals. And
there was a line.
There was a line.
Wow.
And I was in my 20s, and I can remember saying, boy, these people have done bad things. And they're here at the center, and they're going to talk. What are they? And I always amazed me that these things were red velvet and like red. Was your church have a confessional thing like red? Or was it
I
just
think it was a row, like 2 in a row.
really
And then, yeah, they had the red velvet heavy curtain.
right?
But then if people are standing outside, they know what you were saying.
But wonder
And the
what,
priest was on the other side and
right,
he would sit down and
right.
he had the
But
grate in
but
between.
you couldn't see his
So
face
you
or
couldn't
anything.
really see him,
You're right, but
but you could hear him,
you could hear him.
you know?
And Father, I have sinned.
But like
Right, whatever.
then you're saying as I think back,
Yeah,
I mean, there was only one priest there, so you knew who it was. It's not like it was a mystery. It's not like
right,
they put in mystery priest
right.
to do the
But
confessional.
then when you shake his hand at the next mass or service or whatever you
It's
go
like,
to,
I know
I
what
know
you
you.
did.
Oh my God.
You're a bad girl.
You got to stay after school today.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So Maria up in Drake has had 4 or 5 inches of snow up there, but it's raining now and really windy. Yeah, it's really windy down here too.
So Mark asked if, I don't know if me or you ever did prank calls. Now, for me, let me just go ahead and tell you my experience with that. I believe that Michelle, Carrie, and I tried
What do you mean tried? What?
doing prank calls, but here's the thing.
What's that?
I laughed too much. I couldn't get through
You
it. Like I
you
could
can't,
not.
You can't.
And then I
You
felt
can't.
bad.
You can't be
Like I
serious.
totally felt bad after.
Right.
And I remember specifically doing the whole, is your refrigerator running? You better go catch it. Like how dumb.
How stupid.
Like
is
that's
that?
so stupid.
What
When you
is
think
that?
back, like at least come up with something creative. Like
Right.
there's a girl on TikTok and she is effing hysterical. She does prank calls, but she has a whole story and it is like she'll call funeral homes and
No, just
it is funny. She's so fun. I don't know her name, but
yeah.
anyway, she's hysterical. We didn't do prank calls like that. We were just dumb because we didn't.
Right.
And I couldn't get through. Did you do them out?
All I do is talk to telemarketers.
Well, that's what you do now. We're talking about when you were a teenager. Did you do prank calls?
No, I waited until later on until I got the radio and I did prank calls. And that was okay. I mean, people thought
Because you're not. You didn't do it.
I used to talk to people on the phone. I did some prank calls, and they weren't very because I try to make it funny, but the humming is back so loud.
Okay. All right. But have a great day, guys, and be kind, stay strong, and always remember to keep rocking. Have a great day. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you.